So, to put this in simple terms, they gotta go to this town, find 3 CSAT supply crates and blow them up, and then RTB. The supply crates, they've already been very smart with finding 2 of the possible locations. The first one they marked is over here, which was accurate. They assume that one's going to be in that corner. The second one they figure is going to be somewhere in here. They called out the church first, but they're also marking that location. And then the third... there's a church right there. The third is going to be in here. So far, their ground command, who's just Peter, he's relatively new, but he's already... I already like what he's done, because he's definitely accurately predicted where 2 of the crates are going to be. Just the third is the real catch, because, you know, the second one, again, I have at the church. And then the third is over at the Midway compound. And I forgot to put garrisoned vehicles in there. Fuck. Well, oh well, they walked. That crate, I'll have, I'm not sure if I can have... actually, no, I know exactly what to do. I'll, put some cars down. The roads are clear, right? Just inch that along on the right. Inch that along on the left. And then I can, we'll have them come from the north instead. I'll put 2 trucks down. And we'll, bring some cars down to, even that out. So let's do some trucks. And that way it can look like, you know, that'll be the good hint that the third crate is in there. So I'll have one come over here, one go over there, and just a single person each, so that should be fine. Stream just started. And Kane, thanks for the 100 bits. So we'll see how the operations go here. But again, I don't plan for this to be hard. I've got a giant, like, blown out area right here. I hope they take the hint. I also put a few mine signs down just in case. But these are just sensitive UXOs. I even have bodies here. I mean, little CSAT carpet bombing from way back when. But in terms of assets I've given the Syndicate, other than infantry, which like to get stuck on these goddamn bridges, I've got 2 Gorgons, one over here. One over here. I've got plenty of technicals around, either hidden at the 3 roads coming into the AO.
In the harbor.
And
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
I also have 2 Nyx AAs. One of them, again, already said, shot down one of the drones. So that's why I started the stream a tad bit early. But that thing was, from what I could see, literally flying right over the AO. And these are literally SAMs, so... no surprise there. Then down here I got a helicopter I'll have just fly away when the shooting starts. Some more technicals I have in reserve to send. And I think they already PID'd this one. Or I think is, yeah, it's going through the frickin' glass. But yeah, sniper teams, it looks like they were able to see in here and find one of these. I do have a static turret guarding right here. Hold on. Let's give him a warning. I mean, it's true. It literally, from what I saw, before I tabbed out, it was like right here, and then it was going this way, and I think it flew like right over the AA position. Let's give him a warm welcome. We roasted him in command channel. All right, at least there's been some justice served. But here come my trucks. Hopefully they won't run anyone over here. Also, mod addicts. Welcome to the year club, man. That's a Lance Corporal badge. Thank you so much for everything over the past year, man. All the moderation work, all the donations, all the free gifting subs. Hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you're enjoying this one. Fucking AI. I guess that'll just be a 7-man patrol. Oh, That's not what I wanted you to do. How about we try this again? Okay, you're also retarded. Okay. Okay, you know what? You know what? That's fine. Let me just waypoint you in since you apparently cannot figure this the fuck out. There. Okay. Now just go forward. Oh my god, you're both fucking retarded. Okay, that's okay. We'll make this work, since these guys apparently don't have a goddamn brain. There we go. Here's one. And then let's get the other one in. These dirt paths, they're not actually roads, quote-unquote, so the AI don't follow them properly. Unless these issues happen. So we'll park one in there, park one in here. All good. But yeah, we're just waiting to see how things are. So this week is a bit different from last week. I've given them dedicated jobs, so there's no choice. They're forced to take these roles. So looks like they're going to take 2 marshals for the vehicle crews. That's going to be led by Rat King, who claimed himself as the Vic Command, so he'll be coordinating 2 marshals from the looks of that. Also stated squads are able to take their own vehicles because they each have a repair specialist
Team 6
to use themselves.
Now.
Modedict giving Falx a sub. Thanks, Modedict. And Falx, I hope you keep enjoying the operations, man. Always a pleasure to have you on. Other things, I've given them 2 drone operators with the intention of one being a recon drone specialist and the other one coordinating the assets, but I've given them both recon drones just in case. There was one of these back here, and it looks like it's either already in the air or it's already in position to take off when needed. Alright. Those don't really need that much runway to take off. They only need probably... I want to say, like, probably up to here it could take off. It's, picks up speed very, very fast. They have 4 dedicated pilots, 3 helicopter, 1 fighter. Of course, they can interchange, but that promotes them to, you know, have a few helicopters in the AO, have some planes for that CAS. Every squad's a squad of 8. I removed their ammo bearer and a spare rifleman, so everything's a bit more balanced. Marksmen, I've actually made into dedicated marksmen. I'm testing out them with MOS scopes and a, you know, a legitimate DMR Mark 14. And I have Tootie testing for his auto rifleman role. He's going to be rolling an SPG-9. My intent is I might turn Echo into a dedicated weapons team, like Echo and Charlie or something, or probably Delta and Echo. And what they will be is their auto riflemen will have the bigger SPG-9, and they'll have the dedicated Titans. And then the other AT within squads will either be, will be a Maz to, you know, make things more balanced, but, you know, promote weapon diversity and whatnot. Also, apparently there's some people that don't have laws of war that, oh, of course someone put a fucking satchel down. But, I gave, the marksmen and whatnot, little, chest pouches. So, they can still carry, like, an additional 6 mags. I mean, let's look at this guy's arsenal, for example. I mean, in his chest rig, he's got a single mag. In his, vest, he only has halfway full, but he could put another, like, 7 mags in there, if he wanted to. And then the backpack, he can also fit, like, a shit ton of additional ammo if he wants to. So he's only bringing 100 rounds. That's actually very modest of him. But, I mean, I had a guy go up to me and complain about it, and he had, like, 8 mags for his rifle. And it's like, 8 mags per AO, that's actually pretty balanced for most, you know, militaries. So, like, if we were to go to a regular rifleman with this backpack, accessories, arsenal, he's got all 3 in his thing. He's got 1 in here with a bunch of GMG rounds. He's got 6, and instead he's opting to carry a bunch of that. Alright. But, you know, the trick here is balance, but I think I might just cave and give everyone the Falcon pack instead. It's just DMRs, I don't want to have that much ammo, though, because that weapon is very, very powerful as a 7.62. I know, Mox, but I'm only making small changes each week because it's a balancing game. Because I want to know what works well and what doesn't. So it looks like they're going to load up in the vehicles as well as take their own HEMETs. Yeah, the Maz is light AT, Mox, but not everyone has the tanks DLC. Similar to not everyone has the Laws of War DLC. So, again, if I give people specific roles, I then have to start saying, hey, you know, if you want to play this role, you gotta do this, or have this, and this DLC, and that's going to create a plethora of issues, because then people are going to come up to me and go, hey, can I change this weapon out? And
Ground to sniper team, have you
there's
spotted
no way I
anything new?
have to really standardize that,
Nothing else than
other
we have
than
marked.
some heavy
It's about,
scripting, and I don't want to write
two
that.
times, technical
Because that means if you
blockades
pick
on
up a
the
weapon in the field, it's going to
southwest
auto-delete
and
itself from your hands.
northeast of the objective.
I don't want to have to deal with that.
Copy that.
They do have 80 technicals on those blockades as well, so keep that in mind.
Yeah.
And then I also, I've been considering, we'll probably do this in 2
big
weeks, I
squad,
might
Mika.
experiment
They
with
have
giving
80.
them a mortar team. Instead of, like a sniper team or something. We'll have to see.
Who dropped?
Repeat last.
I think I forgot to make myself invincible here, because it's stuff like this. Every week, I always find one on the ground. Someone puts a danger box down and threatens to kill everybody with a misclick. Alright, so drones got put back there. We have Sergeant Danny taking off with an A-10, again, one of our good pilots. And he's airborne.
Big crews are ready to go. We've got the troops loaded up.
Yeah, the infantry is not fully loaded up. The crews, you can head out. Infantry, once you're all loaded up, head out.
Yeah, he's supposed to be in one of those, but his group's leaving without him because he was AFK, and I think he just
We're
realized...
in 3 habits. Let's try and get into 2.
I wouldn't be walking,
Back
bro.
habits,
I'd probably
grab
be
the
yelling
front
at your TeamSpeak group to tell one of them to slow the fuck down so you can go catch up, because everyone's about to leave without you. Alright, so DeVincer's a UAV operator, but he's going to stay at the AO, so instead he's going to jump into that car instead. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they could fit everyone into Hemets, because I'm seeing a lot of extra space in here, but if they want to take 3, I guess that'll be per squad and whatnot. And then let's see, Weasley Wells, he's a helicopter pilot staying on standby. I mean, because basically over the next few weeks, I'll be making loadout changes to, you know, try to get a good balance between, you know, operative ability and playability. There will be a week where I experiment with giving them a mortar. There will be a week where I experiment with giving the pilots a Blackfoot.
Ground command will be right back.
And then if it works well, I'll keep it. And if it doesn't, I'll take it away. The trick is, if I give them those OP assets, I gotta give them a reason to not murder the entire AO with it, because they will. They definitely will. Is their gear stored into the Hemets? Just the vanilla stuff by default. Yeah, they didn't put anything in here. But again, with lower ammo overall, since I took away the ammo bearer, one of my ideas is, hey, maybe they could bring a Vic for resupply, or, you know, Air could use tow ropes to bring in a resupply crate, or one of the arsenals, you know? Righto, Brewer, righto. I mean, the vanilla Maz that got added is actually really cool, because it has its own laser designation and, you know, good mil dot markers. It's a very nice piece of equipment. That's not too often said about vanilla assets.
Ground back.
Normally there's a mod that's better, but the Maz actually is a really nice piece of equipment. It gives NATO that version of the RPG that you know, CSAT has, but CSAT also got the Vorta or whatever, which is basically a Metis. And that thing is just nasty.
Yep.
Are they trying to... Oh.
Why is there a helmet trying to overtake another helmet?
Yeah, exactly.
People are slow.
That's no fucking excuse. People are slow. That's fucking cute. Fair enough, Brewer. Fair enough.
Please do note that we should have probably
I
50 to
have
100
looked in
meters
the
spacing between each Vic
in the
for,
dev branch.
defib
I've seen the
issues.
new assets. It's we have some really exciting shit coming out with the new AA systems, the new radar system. The ship that's coming out is actually pretty decent. We'll be doing quite a few objectives on there. But what I really like about it is, once in a while, you guys know I do these naval missions. I have platforms, but now I can actually have some sort of like dedicated ship guarding it or something crazy. And, you know, air can have a field day taking that out and dodging, you know, the missiles, similar to, if anyone remembers last Monday, where we had Sergeant Danny in the air and he was dodging all the frickin' SAM missiles that were being launched from the frigate. We can have that type of experience in vanilla now. And I think that is really fucking cool. Oh yeah, also let me cut the grass. That would be under Dev Tool, Execute, Global, Bite of Grass, and that gives us 510 frames back. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to the new stuff. Also, I'm looking forward to the Old Man project, where it's gonna be taking place after Altis, and it's gonna be open world. Because one of my favorite missions, I think the only thing I actually enjoyed compared to everything else in the vanilla campaign, was the one mission where you wash up in like that northern town of Kavala, and you have to fight your way to fuck, what's his face?
Repeat last.
Miller's like right-hand man who's being a sniper.
Discard.
And he's with a spotter. I forget his name. But like it's completely open world, and you have to kind of survive, you know? Those are the type of concepts for ops that I really, really enjoy, because it's just a sandbox, essentially. You know, you pick and choose your own adventure.
We're not position for dismounts, but do you want us to dismount?
So I've been told that the whole old man thing is going to be pretty much that. Like, you know, multiple playthroughs, figure everything out. I'm also curious to see if it's multiplayer or not, because that would actually be something really cool. And then you can also go into the campaign and customize a few things with mods. And that would actually be a pretty kick-ass scenario. You know? Why do I cut the grass? I only cut the grass in vanilla ops and ops with like 50 plus people, 45 plus people, because it helps get frames back. Also, for some maps, the grass can get very, very tall and the AI shoots through it, especially on ported maps from Arma 2 or earlier games, because it's not properly coded. So it's just to give the player base a more even advantage. If this were a PvP environment, I would not... I would not cut the grass because, you know, you're fighting players and players like to use the grass to their advantage. But when it's AI, it's just better to cut the damn grass. Trio giving Nightbot a sub. I don't know why everyone's obsessed with giving all the subs, or the bots, a bunch of subs. But hey, it's each their own. So thank you, Trio. I'm sure the AI bot will appreciate that. And you just barrel down... Wow, that was incredible. You just... Why are you driving around?
To look at the scenery, good job.
Just get out of the damn cars, it's fine.
Is that helmet repairable? Marshall.
Yeah, thankfully with vanilla engineering, they can repair that, but all of them are going to be partially wounded now because they can only heal themselves up to 75%, so they're already kind of fucked from the get-go unless a medic comes over and heals them all, which is exactly what one of them is doing now, and that'll bring them back all up to one.
Send in goat.
That's already a big loss of FAKs.
Taking the helmet and driving off. How about you don't?
Why are you literally driving the helmet up like 5 feet just to park it? Really? You guys can't fucking walk? Just...
Copy that.
Really? You just drove up like 20 meters because you're fucking player base.
Alright, are all squads dismounted and ready to move?
Hey, Trio giving Dova a sub.
Charlie, copy.
Thank you again, Trio.
Okay, copy.
Dova's in the Corporal Club.
Bravo dismounted, ready to move.
Delta,
It looks like the marshals are now turning
Delta's
around.
dismounted.
copy that. Everyone push out.
Alright, so I guess, actually that's kind of nice. They were actually escorting the vehicles to the dismount point. Now they're going to pull back and move to overwatch positions. That's quite nice of them. Normally you don't see escorts within my operations, but
Big cruise going on.
when you do, it's
area.
a nice touch. So let me
Copy
see.
that.
Control Y, we got our massive player list. Looks like all of the infantry are going to move up from the coast and then come up here and hit the AA
Squad lead,
first.
tell your
And then
squads
from
when we get to the beach
there,
to hug
I
the
guess
edge,
divide
because we
or
do not
go
want
up
be
to the
spotted,
town
and there may be
first.
people that might be able to see some part of the beach.
Meanwhile, the
Okay.
vehicles are going to
Okay,
come up
copy.
on these hills and I guess overwatch from there. We got to be a bit careful from up here because if you're kind of putting yourselves this close to the AO, might be in trouble. But granted, I mean, for vehicle crews, the best thing you can do is either, you know, give yourself a shit ton of distance. So going, like, right here would be a good amount of distance, because there's no, like, short-range RPGs that could hit them, but my fear is the Gorgons could be, could hit them with AT rockets, but, you know, from this range, like right here, just turn your render distance up. These are some really good firing positions, especially since it would also overwatch the infantry coming up. But instead, the vehicle crews are going to come
Recon,
over
can you see the
here,
road to your south?
get a bit closer,
Southeast.
but still be within the area to overwatch the infantry.
Repeat what were you saying?
But again, the infantry kind of
recon
coming
see
down
road to
here, they'll be
southeast
out
of
of the
recon point?
vehicle's viewpoint.
No.
And with that, my fear is I'll be able to
Copy.
literally take an SPG-9 car and drive it up behind the vehicle
But we
crews
have
and just
walked up all
one-tap
the
them
way
from
to
the
the
rear.
road, but we did not see anything along.
So, again, decent plan, but
Can you update point?
again, also every time I see the
Like,
separation
they
of
are back at our
assets,
recon
it
post,
doesn't
but we
do
have done
well.
all the way
When you
up
have the
to the
vehicles
road and
coming
recon
from one
around it.
direction and the infantry going the other, it normally
Copy.
doesn't go too well, but that's usually in modded ops only, because especially with this week where I've given them 4 additional medics and they're using all 4 of them, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Because, again, they should be like cockroaches and be able to get themselves up like that. Also, medical changes for Tier 1 operations modded. Everyone's going to be set to doctors, and bandages heal hit points so people can heal their own crippled limbs. Tier 2 operations, we're putting heal limbs on, that option on again, so again, everyone can bandage, as well as, we already have this feature, but there's a platoon medic, which is actually a doctor that can give 8-second packs instead of 2-minute ones.
Big cruise
And then
will be
Tier
for
3
area.
and 4,
I'm waiting.
the medical systems are staying the same.
Copy.
And then sign-up ops will vary
have sites in
depending
town, or are
on
you
how
down
difficult I want the
bottom?
operation to be. So we might still have
Negative, we're
some
staying
Tier 1
down
operations that are
indefinitely
sign-up only
till
open
it
to the
stops
public that
flying
still
up.
have the hardcore medical system
Copy.
that we always had up till about this point. TSB is my community, or at least my division of Arma within TSB. Technically, it's Bjorn's community. And from there, all the happy T5s and some other people, Zeus Ops, manage shit, and keep everyone in line. Alright, Modedict has a nice multi-Twitch link for everyone on the ground that's streaming. Good! Glad we're getting more of that in, because a lot of people always ask for ground POVs, and it's always tough to ask everyone. Mod, I do appreciate that. Yeah, I would have had one marshal come right over here and overwatch the infantry and use their thermal camera to help overwatch the route, and I would have had the other marshal probably park right here, because that way when they, you know, reach the second marshal's point of view, they can then pull this one out and then put it somewhere else. I would have probably pulled it around and put it by the sniper team and had them watch from the south. Probably on the big hill back here. Yeah, like this. You could put yourself on the left side of the defilade so your gun sticks up and then turn the gun right. And then that would actually give you a much better viewpoint because you're not blocked by this ridge right here and you can still overwatch the infantry.
Yeah, I've created 2 points, whole point 1, whole point 2. I imagine you know what to do when you reach them.
But the fact they're taking 2 marshals, which are IFVs, that's really nice. Also in the future, I will be adding more vehicles to their repertoire, just with NATO skins. Again, I'm just slowly, week by week, I'll be testing assets.
In their tongue,
Technically, no one's
There's our AT
spotted
guy.
it yet. You can hear something.
Ah, fuck it, Doc. Give me 1 second. Hold on, I'm tabbed out for just a moment because I'm going to check that. That was a rather large donation message, and we're not doing anything right now anyway, so... Josh Boasty, thanks for the €50 spot, man. Quick question, in order to join your community, do I require prior experience with Arma or not? No, the only things we require to join the Arma group with PSB is be 18 years or older, or be mature enough to fake it, have a working microphone. For vanilla stuff, we do ask that you have Apex DLC because we will eventually have another rotation. I'd say every month we probably, every year we probably spend about 6 months on Altus, give or take, 3 months on Malden, and 3 months on Tanoa, and you need Apex DLC to be on Tanoa if vanilla is the thing you want to play, so that's why we require it. We also recommend you get all the other DLCs that you can for stuff you want to play, because again, I'll be giving some slots, some items, or there'll be some vehicles that require some DLC. And then that's really it. And if you want to go past vanilla, you just go talk to Northern or go on our schedule and find a basic general and miscellaneous infantry training and just join that. Northern, honestly, the only thing that works on vanilla is lemming swarm
So,
tactics.
give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Let's be for real. I mean, but there's nothing to really overwatch this angle, so... For the fact that it's the easy mission, I don't have any, like, helicopters or, you know, a lot of turrets. Like, the only big assets I have are 2 AA Vics and, 2 Gorgons, but nothing's overwatching down there, so...
Squad who's holding at the back, stopping at every opportunity, could you keep coming, please?
I mean, from here we could break contact, but, or initiate contact, excuse me. But it's gonna depend. Looks like Hobbs also got the drone in the air, so I think Hobbs is gonna be the combat pilot, drone operator. Devincer is gonna be the, recon drone operator, and that makes sense because Hobb already got his drone shot down. I think it was Hobb. But yeah, one of them flew the drone over, got shot down by that vehicle. And it kind of spooked me because I was tabbed out about right here, and I heard gunfire. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? But again, for everyone just joining in, because they were about to initiate contact, 3 missions today, easy, medium, hard. First mission is this. All they got to do is find 3 CSAT supply crates in this AO. First one is in the church. They predicted that this will probably be a location for it before I started the stream, which is very good on the ground command's, you know, intuition. Second one is in this building right here, which is kind of in between the town and the harbor area. And the third one, which they already confirmed by having a sniper team look in this window, is in here. So all I got to do is blow up those 3 crates, and then they can RTB, and then I'll start setting up the next mission, unless there's heavy reinforcements coming in to kill.
Delta, hold and wait for us to post us.
We'll see. Are you watching Imperial Guard? Yeah, I'd say vanilla often has Warhammer 40k tactics.
Is Alpha right hold point 1?
But yeah, again, future updates I'll be adding week by week. We'll be experimenting with giving the player base.
It'll be a little hard to take down with 8
They're talking about the Gorgons. But I'd just have air schwack them, to be perfectly honest.
This is Echo at hold point 1.
Well, it has a freaking coughing mask on. Jesus. But experimentation-wise, next week we'll probably
We'll get the stragglers up with us, then we'll head out.
I don't know. I'll flip a coin and decide what changes I want to make. But
Bravo at
one
hull
week
point
we'll be
one.
experimenting with a mortar team. One week we'll be experimenting by giving the pilots some black. Oh man, I could. We'll give them a Blackfoot and Blackfish. I need to add those vehicles to the repertoire. And then we'll also experiment by making Charlie and Echo dedicated weapon squads. So instead of auto riflemen, they'll have machine gunners. And they'll be the ones with AT, and then we'll give the other groups Mazes. I'm going to actually make that change next week, because that's more of a fundamental change. But every time I make changes, I write it up in the Tier 0 Friday channel, so people can read up on them. Would they have heard that?
Who shot?
Alright, all squads have arrived. Let's head out.
Let's see, it's uphill. There's no wind. That would have made some sort of crack.
Head out, make sure you stop at hull point 2. On the other side of that hill,
I'll
should
flip a
be
coin.
contact. Well, not the other side, but on the other side of that little hill, the harbour will be able to see us.
Flip my challenge coin, because that could have gone either way, in all honesty, because now I'm hearing the
So,
wind
let's
pick
give 'em a
up,
warm
but
welcome, shall we?
when I checked
If you are going over the rocks,
Alright.
do not stay on the beach. Stay
my
on the
FBI
beach.
challenge coin, heads, we heard it, tails, we did not. It was tails, alright. We didn't hear it.
Stay on the completely exposed beach.
On the beach, we're safe for the moment. In fact, they shouldn't be able to see us until we get to hull point 2 and cross.
Yeah, tab out. When you do that, either shift tab to open the Steam overlay or hit escape. Or, you know, open up your map or something. That way we don't click back in instead of, you know, alt-tabbing like a smart person. You, fire your gun in an environment where you kind of need to be stealthy. Because if I were to attack them right now, this would be a bloodbath. Because they're all spaced pretty close together. I mean, one machine gun right here.
Recon, once we
I
cross
could show
this
you guys
point, we're gonna
how
need you to
World
start
War II
firing.
happened on D-Day.
Copy, but
1762.
Like a promo, they will buy us up if we
60 boys.
Copy that.
like those taking
Yeah,
out before
holding.
we even try to engage
Yep, last
anything
night was
in
good.
town.
Copy.
And then you got my
We should be
Zeus
able to
Eagle
join the
flying
problems.
over. It's the thing, everyone always forgets on Vanilla. They can tell where I look based on this puppy. This follows my camera. On modded for Ace, you can actually disable those that feature as well as a few others, like remote control, for example. All right, you cannot hear it over the music, but every time something remote controls, you hear a wind effect. There's my Zeus Eagle again. But when I used to play on Loot No 9 Ops, this is I figured this out after a few weeks of playing, and this is how I was able to see where Luton was focusing. So if I saw that eagle over us, I knew he was watching us for those for his quote-unquote cinematics. When I saw it in the distance by about 400 meters, I knew that there was an enemy squad over there. When I heard that wind sound, I immediately yelled for everyone to get ready because he was about to remote something and shoot us.
Recon to ground? Or sniper team to ground?
Ground, send traffic.
The metagame in
Your
Arma 3
most forward infantry got a
is
patrol about
probably the most
200 to 3.
unbalancing
that
factor other than giving the player
Copy
base an
that.
attack
All
helicopter.
Hold at
Because if you can
Hold up these
understand it,
rocks.
you will know everything that your Zeus does before they're even
do not cross
capable of
rocks, do
doing
not
it.
skyline. The folks who are climbing the rocks, do not do.
Delta at hull point 2.
Okay, we hear that
Echo
jet,
at hull point 2. Alpha at hull point 2.
but he's out of range of the SAMs to be
Charlie at the
aggroed,
right.
but he definitely has viewership on them if need be.
Bravo at hull point 2.
Copy.
So my Zeus Eagle's right over there. It's gonna update in a second. Usually it teleports around or he'll start flying over, which is exactly what he did, yep. If I jump big distances, about, I think, 500 meters, he teleports over. Otherwise, if I, you know, just do this, he'll follow suit.
Sniper team to ground.
Well, what's that? No one else
This
stepped
is
up to
ground
ground
traffic.
command, so
The
his word is
patrol
law.
is heading southwest at the moment and are heading their backs towards you guys.
Copy that. We're waiting for Cass to get ready.
Copy.
All ground forces, we will use Cass as the signal to head out.
Bit crew to air.
You're on the rock, not stuck
Go
on
ahead,
it.
Vic crew.
Can you please let us know when those 2 Gorgons are down so we can move
Oh,
in
that's
position?
Siegfried, not Sergeant. Whoops.
Hey, firm, once we've taken out air, that's our next priority.
This guy's lagging the fuck behind. Oh, there he is. Alright. Remember a few weeks ago we were in the town of Larch. It was up in these mountains over here. No, it wasn't Larch, it was a different one. It was Ardu, that's... How do you say that? Arudi. Yeah, there we go. It was in this rock formation up here. Gavalor was falling back, and he got himself glitched in these rocks, so I, as a CSAT pilot that got shot down, I glitched myself in the rocks just to shoot him with a pistol. Because everyone else was falling back, and we were looking for a way to kill some time.
Okay, folks, head out, head out. Ground forces, go.
Okay. So they just flew that puppy in very, very
The
close.
AA under the bridge is our main priority.
Yeah, firm.
Ay. Well, I know there's shit around now, so everything's gonna
AA is
aggro
moving towards
slowly.
north.
Gorgons are gonna mobilize. I just heard something explode. Alright, that's because they're beginning bombing strikes. Alright, I was gonna mobilize him, but I guess they just wanted to take him
Vic
out.
and Sniper hold until we have the AA down. And the Gorgons.
Big copies.
Sniper team copies. We're not doing anything at the moment except watching.
Alright. So I have him
Sniper,
full
you
skill.
can fire whenever you feel safe.
And he just
We
fired
do
at
have-
Hibardicus.
We will take the Gorgons down as soon as possible.
And there goes one of the drones.
Copy.
All units, Pawnee is down.
Danny just flew in very close. That was a Pawnee. I'm surprised he's actually able to fire through that tree branch instead of hurting himself. But alright, that's one of the combat drones down. Oh, this is about to get messy. Alright, first contact. Start sending everything over. Already someone walked into someone else's line. That's not good. This machine gunner's already walking up. Alright, like I said, this is a nice World War II reenactment. This is a 5.56 machine gun. I get the point.
Ground forces, be advised, you have 3
Delta taking contact at south.
And they get me.
Big
Let's
crew
see
to
the
Delta,
results.
beat lost.
Oh wow, only got one person. Alright, that wasn't too bad.
Delta is taking contact.
They just struck the other Vic right there. Oh, what the fuck are you idiots doing? And you're running each other over too. Yeah, that's cute. Alright, so both of those are done with. Other vehicles are responding accordingly. Some of you idiots are going into the fucking UXO field. For the love of fucking God, why are you guys retarded? They're getting aggroed on Danny because he's flying low to both avoid AA fire and also dodge other stuff. So, alright, the Gorgons are going to be retarded. These guys have been
Ground
running. The
forces
guys
have
stuck on the
reinforced
bridge
the
over. There's your example right there. That machine gunner is engaging.
Bravo is roughly 200 meters from the town. We're moving in.
Copy. Rubber 80. AA is highest priority.
There's that. He just dunked Weatherford. Jesus. No, stop aggroing off the fucking...
A victory sniper still holding the town.
Falling where I hear shots. There we go. Alright, so all my vehicle supports are pretty much down.
We are restarted.
Vic crew, this is CSAT.
Becker hears you, we're moving.
Start firing rockets down there.
Hey, but you've got 1 times technical moving across the road to the east.
Fire a few rockets down. Well, one of them I just bamboozled the medic and an invisible bro. Yeah, it's just the spacing I'm messing with right now.
Bravo, how's progress?
Bravo is moving up to the town, roughly 150 meters away.
Just grabbing what I
Redford's
can,
gone. How's
but
progress?
it looks like they're gonna instead veer off over here.
Echo moving up roughly with Bravo.
Here, I'm gonna grab this guy,
Copy.
grab this Vic, and follow the route here. Put him on defense right there. Otherwise, I might as well send this group down. Something just went boom boom.
Ground
Oh,
forces
that
to be
was
careful.
that.
The
Alright,
gas
fair.
is in the area, so don't get blown up.
Yeah, so I'm hearing some people get blown up trying to send back all my assets to go deal with them. Looks like some of my guys are starting to cut off some of their forces. We'll keep that going.
Delta, Alpha hold point.
Just trying to have my guys going to follow the gunshots.
From Alpha Hold Point, if you head southeast, you can get to the AA.
Something already happened over here. They shot my guys in the church. Alright. Got my other groups coming down, so I gotta pull the fuel off of them. Right, okay, thanks for the $5 spot. Honestly, it's very rare to have... I try to do retreats where I can... Did you just kill yourself by hitting... Oh, he got shot. Okay, that makes sense. So I have to say, if you just bumped the fucking car and killed yourself, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Okay, thanks for the $5 spot. I try to make the AI retreat when I can, when it's the right situation, but it's almost always a futile
Victor, do you have
thing.
anything that's anti-infantry?
This is Vickers. Repeat last.
Do you have anything specialized for anti-infantry?
Here,
No,
they're
you
lasing
don't.
this anyway.
The marshals are anti-infantry.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
believed to
got
be
shot.
just infantry.
I don't know why he
in AA,
grabbed something.
so-
I thought I got in the gunner seat there, but
Copy, we're already putting 40 mil in it and coaxial.
whatever, that's
Let's,
fine.
let's
yeah,
give 'em a
just so you
warm
can feel
welcome,
safe.
Shall we?
Still got that infantry coming
This
in.
is Alpha. Looks like the harbor is clear of any hostiles.
Copy. Remember, AA is priority.
There we go. AA is already down. It was down like forever ago.
This is Echo pushing up to the harbor now.
Copy. AA has been destroyed by, I believe, CAS. The objective boxes are priority now. You find them, destroy them.
Echo
Right,
setting
should be
the
locked on
box in the harbor.
Big coup to ground forces, you got enemy infantry moving along that road. The road to the southeast.
Reinforcements, Victor.
Gunboat reinforcements.
Copy. Just infantry or
Vic and infantry.
Enough
we're
bullets
taking
will
out the
eventually go through
big
there.
point now in infantry.
Sniper team to the
Copy.
guys in the harbor. We took out the 50 cal in the building.
This guy's running up by himself. You underestimate the power of the AI. Yes, I do, Caden. Yes, I fucking do. Thanks for the 15, man. Oh, that's always fun.
is that objective destroyed?
I'm fairly certain we just got killed by cats.
Let's give him a warm
I thought it was cats!
Copy.
Nah, just Liru being mean.
Negative was not CAS. CAS is back at base.
Acknowledge, then they've got missiles.
There we go.
Copy. Be advised, they may have missiles or a mortar.
Oh no, that's too good to pass up. Hold on.
House on the pier cleared, no box in sight.
Hey.
Copy. Head out.
Oh, come on! Well, one of them turned around and saw me. That's fair. That's fair. Glad they did. Alright, meanwhile, everyone's kind of spaced out over here. They're getting on the second site. They're by the first one. Looks like they blew it up. Yep, they did. Siegfried's dead. So,
Check.
a random
Charlie to
missile.
ground.
Oh, look at that. He's top on the list.
This is ground.
Yeah, gets hit by explosive flames, Cass.
Do we have
Classic.
permission to use a technical with a mounted machine gun on?
You do.
Copy.
All forces, remember you do have an engineering squad, so you should be able to repair objectives if you need to.
Liru, I want my goat back.
Dear Dash in a nutshell. Yeah, Caden. Yeah, it happens.
Bit crew to sniper team.
Send it.
Do you have any sort of eyes on the main road to your southeast or east?
So what we last checked,
Bouncy, bouncy.
there except for one pole in
So
the
let's
area,
give him a warm well.
but we could see it in person.
Again, when I do stuff like
Copy,
that, it's
one
because
times enemy
they're gonna
control
take
going on it.
this. It's just how quickly they take it.
Victor,
You
what
can
happens to
slow
your
down a
reinforcements?
squad so the other squads
Send
show up
in
to
goat
come and
team
take the AO,
6
you know what I mean?
now.
Ah, might have
Vic
given
took out
Excel a
enemy
squad
reinforcements,
sub.
but currently overwatching. We got nothing
Righto.
to shoot at for now. We're just keeping eyes open.
Copy.
Here, I'll put it on the Sue shot burst mode.
Whoever sticks me up in
Yeah,
enemy
he shot me
event,
through the window,
it does not
nice.
take the entire squad to do so. It takes one engineer and a guard.
Oh well, we're moving.
Here, let's see if they open my door. He's going to my right. Hey, cool, he shot me in the back. Good, good. As long as they're breaching and clearing these. Good one. You just shot that guy on the side.
This is
Alright,
Echo taking
so...
control of an
That's all clear.
SPG-9 technical moving up the road from the harbor.
Why? Why would you need an SPG-9 technical?
Brad, come on, you have a technical.
You don't need it. There's no point. It's just gonna cause a PID incident later down the road. Let's see. AI... There we are. We're gonna ungarrison this group. Throw them down. They're coming through. They got that explosive crate, so they'll demo that. Got all these bodies back here. I'm just gonna delete. So far, they've been keeping good momentum. They've been keeping everything going. Which is perfect. So I'm just deleting all the bodies behind them.
Infantry, if you've taken land, can you either mark it as cleared or remove the enemy occupied marks from it?
Just trying to send up what I can. So yeah, the marshals, they're at this, you know, that secondary spot I said. It's, you know,
So,
far
let's
enough
give them
away.
more
My fear was
shall
this
we?
coming up to hit them, but they didn't engage anything. The infantry took the brunt of the force. So that's all alright. Caden giving Random Cow a sub. Appreciate
Send
it, Caden.
in Goat Team 6.
Hope
now.
you keep enjoying everything, man. Thanks so much. Yeah, so technically they could just go to the church, bomb it, and then leave. But they're probably going to stick around to clear out the entire AO. Yeah, so that car is just glitched the fuck out, so...
This is Alpha at my grid ref of 032085. We have a cache waiting to be destroyed.
Wait, 032085.
Alright. Good use of
it's
terrain
up,
right there, but I think I hit a
right,
few
yeah.
of them with Ricochet. Yep.
Destroy
What's
cache.
that's already there, working on them.
We have no ordnance.
Let's give him a
And it looks like the Marshal, that just sounded like a
Mark point on map.
GPT round. They're both lasing a single dude.
Check with your engineer,
Jesus,
he may have
guys!
explosives.
One dude! One fucking dude! Man! Just mean. Okay,
Delta
fuck me!
At Delta Pod.
That's for the other drone.
At
He's
zero-
Hob is
got
just
it.
having a field
3085.
day there. Alright, that's fair.
Cache is marked on map.
Copy. Does your
There's no way
engineer
these
have
guys
any
can really
explosives?
fall back, because every little
make
guy
up.
outside
yes.
is getting shot to shit. Good god, and the amount of fucking smoke they're
Alright,
popping.
if there is no zero
And I just heard a
explosives, could you
sniper
send them back
shot,
to
and
weapon
he's dead.
cache with a guard? It's just to blow it up.
Jesus. Overkill's underrated. Yeah, well, like I said, the medium and hard
that
ops
weapon
will have a
cache, move
lot
up and join
more
the rest of
it.
vehicles
Welcome,
and
shall we?
defenses set up, so we'll see it all start to play in, so. Yeah, and this is, with fighting Syndicate or the FIA and having that
Bravo has
overwhelming
arrived at
force,
objective
you know,
marker.
it gives you a
Breaching
pick-me-up, it
clearance.
gives you a morale boost, the ability to, you
Copy.
know, think you can accomplish the next two operations. I'm not going to send any reinforcements either, because at this rate, you know, let's just get to the next two ops, which are going to be the fun ones. Man, they really don't like me.
Sniper team to ground.
Squad near weapon cache. Fall back, is about to be lit up.
That was to his left on purpose. Or, his right,
Sniper team to
actually.
ground.
This is ground, send traffic.
We have done anything that we can do in this area for now, so we're putting back to base.
Copy. Squad A, clear, mark, weapon cache. Get out of there. Get out of there.
Just harassing them, but yeah, they're lighting the fuck out of this building. It's already on the damage texture. Okay, yep.
Right,
They're very bad with
very
me.
well and fun, but we are NATO. We are more equipped than they are. You shouldn't need to lose.
They're trying to fire GMGs in the window. Phew, we just cannot get it in the building.
Big crew to ground squads. What's going on with the sort of GMG fire?
As the next destroyed texture. There we go, he finally got one in. I think that might have killed the other guy. No, it didn't. They're just peppering this building with 40 Mike.
Command,
They finally popped another one in there.
Crash is destroyed.
Gee, wow.
Copy that. That should be 3 weapon caches destroyed.
For
Ground
2
supply.
infantry, they blew up my house.
Ground to high.
I only hurt 1 person. This is high send traffic.
Can you confirm that we've destroyed all 3?
All 3, what? Negative, that's up to you to
apologies,
confirm.
Negative. Alright folks, clear the rest of the village. There might be another
Yeah, they've only
believed
killed
objective
2.
point, so make sure that is clear. But get ready to... We do not need this town, we just need to destroy the stuff.
Okay, that's where I draw the line. You're gonna frickin' bring an enemy Vic up to me. That's really cute. Now he's literally looking the other way. I mean, that, okay, I will admit, that was a bit mean there. I blanked, I'll kill him off, but he'll need a medic. Yeah, alright, I forget the AI do that, and they fucking... That was annoying. Please tell me, yeah, he's got his medic right there, he'll be picked up anyway, he'll be stabilized, it'll be okay. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. That was a bit bullshitty. What's up with these squad leads kind of running off on their own? Alright, so all 3 caches are going to be taken care of, because the 3rd one is right
this is
there.
ground. Have you confirmed that objective points are clear? Copy.
Yeah, so they're just going to down all those people.
Charlie to ground command.
This is ground, send traffic.
We have a box of ammo in the church.
Can you hear me, guys?
Copy that, destroy box.
Hey, 1-1.
Copy.
Yes, we can. Hey, radio check.
So what I'm just going to do is just start remoting people till they leave the AO, because they have the 3rd box.
Let's give them a warm welcome shout.
I think I just got shot from my right. Yep, they're starting to breach and clear the rest of the town. Pray you hit a vehicle, right?
We are getting pinned down by now.
Copy.
This is Viku. If you want us to hit an area with 40 mil, just tell us which.
That's the church entrance right there. But yeah, overall, good first mission. Good momentum was always kept. There was no chaos, and they were able to sweep and clear the objective. That's exactly how I want these first, you know, the first Syndicate, the easy op to go.
Ground Charlie, that objective spot near you, is that still up or have you destroyed it?
We're getting pinned down. Our demolition expert is getting medic.
Where is your squad?
Just throw a smoke grenade at me?
Buildings.
You threw a frickin' smoke.
Near buildings is great. Can you place a point on the map?
A firm wait 1.
Oh, you guys suck. Very good tactic, but...
Alright, Bravo position marked on map.
1-1.
I'm just trying to shoot people. And now you're literally, like, covering me with fucking smoke.
Charlie, if you can destroy that objective in church near you.
We have something heavy firing multiple tacticals.
I just saw that round go by, Jesus. How's the belt?
Vicar, can you assist them in
I'm gonna risk a reload.
This is Vic Crew. We need an area to target or weapons.
The hard op's
We
the
will
third
not
op.
target civilian
look
buildings.
near 036085.
Smoke's starting
Confirm
to
you want us
dissipate.
to target
Team
bad
6
civilian buildings.
now.
Hey, Bangori, welcome to the Lance Corporal
not
Club.
civilian
1
building,
year in a row. Hope you keep
negative.
enjoying the operations, fan, and I hope you've been enjoying this one. Thanks so much. Might have been hard to hear
We've
over
been
the
watching that area
bullets.
for a while now. We
Send
don't
in
see
go
any.
Team 6.
And Trippy Jolly, thanks so much for the Twitch Prime sub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, man, and I hope you've been enjoying this one. Thanks so much.
So this is ground 2.
Wow, his chest plate took a lot of that. And he just hit me with the frickin' marksman rifle. Jesus.
Okay, there is one more cache left. And if we can find it and destroy it, we can RTB and get out.
They already know where it is. You guys blew it up forever ago.
This is Charlie. We are
Charlie, are
placing
you still
charges
in church?
on, Yeah, we are.
Copy,
we are
copy.
blowing it up right now.
Oh, he's staying in that.
Tell me when you blow it up.
Yeah, there's one that was in that building. 2, it looks like already deleted, but it was in that building. Not even given a chance.
Double check it's destroyed. We're double checking.
That's it.
Alright, Vic, have been destroyed.
This
RTB,
is,
RTB. Pull
third
back
one.
north. If you can find any Vics, take
Return
them.
to base.
For RTB. Return to dismount point. Pick up the Vics, and then RTB.
Alright, AO number 2. This is where it gets fun.
Vic Crew
That's my
to ground. Do you want
mortars.
us to stay on Overwatch at this time or
Okay.
RTB as well?
It's where it gets to use AAF, so
This-
turrets.
Vic crew, stay there for 3 minutes, then RTB.
AA.